Okay, good morning, driver. This poor weather has been wreaking havoc on my lines today, and you're running late as a result of delays. You'll have to make up for lost time, but drive carefully. Open the door to let passengers on board before departing for Stratford, calling at all stations along the way. Okay, so welcome back to another train simulator video, and today we're on a new route. I bought this for March Madness sale, which kind of ended in April ultimately, and it's the North London line. It was actually quite good. I know we got the new Goblin version out, but for what it was good value. So let's put the lights on. Right, I'm thinking. Oh, which one's which? I think that one's the best. But yeah, it's a nice route. This one is basically a running late scenario. About 30 minutes in length, so it's just one of those ones. You're running a delayed service, packed with commuters trying to get to work. So basically a typical rainy day service, dreadful conditions, not good. And this is a picture of the map. So we're at West Hampstead, which is near to St Pancras, really, because they've got St Pancras International down there, so we sort of go along there over the top of St Pancras, and that's the Midland Main Line. That's the, I think that might be, ready to depart for Stratford, okay. No, that's the Metropolitan line, actually. That's that's the East Coast Main Line. It goes all the way down here as well, and it's quite a nice route. I will do more on it. There's freight scenarios. I might do a whole length one day, but for now, gives us a taste of what it's like. Right. Ooh, let's go. Oh, I've messed it up, haven't I? Oh, yeah. I think what have I actually managed to do? What have I actually done? Oh, have I? Yeah, anyway, I believe, pantograph section. I know this line changes at some point. I think this bit's overhead. Are we going ahead? Good. I think that bit's... Oh, we've got the doors open. No, we haven't. Right, are we going? Come on. What? Okay. Okay, there we are. But now we're going to be really late, aren't we? What's the timetabling like for this? Oh, no, don't do that. Anyway, got a free hidden timetable thing. It's career, so we need to be doing a reasonable job. But yeah, anyway, North London line, poor weather, fun. I think it might change, because that's all overhead, but it goes down to third rail eventually. It's quite a nice route, all just over the place. You've got, obviously, a tunnel line, East Coast Main Line. I think that might be the... that might actually be going to Barry below, but you got, basically, Metropolitan line. Say, East Coast, Midland Main Line, all sorts of things. It's just a nice little network of ones. I think the Goblin Line one would be better, and it is, but it's more expensive. And I thought for £6, it's quite a good gap. Goblin one was 15, and the Goblin Line one's basically this with a few extra routes, well, quite a lot of extra routes, basically. I think it's got a section, that section of a Metropolitan line there. It's quite a long one, but this one's good, because it's just kind of all over the place, really. It's kind of a fun one to drive on, really commuter-like. It's quite good fun in my opinion, but anyway, thought I'll just do a scenario in it, and then I might do a freight one at a later date, because I got the trim pack which had the freight train in, because they basically took me in. Anyway, screenshots inside. Okay, anyway, I'm just going to do a little bit of explaining, actually. I don't know why the door's not opening that view, but opening this view seems a bit dodgy. Or maybe don't open it all. Oh, okay, I know why. Because they do actually open, I'm just, being, not really thinking about it, am I? Or do they? Oh, I'm opening them, have they? They do open. Okay, whatever. Okay, now let's accelerate. Okay, up to speed. Are we going to a tunnel bit now? Where are we then? Are we going over main? Oh no, we're just doing a tunnel thing. Fancy. Overground tunnel. Oh, did we move off before the doors got closed or what? Or was that just a random beat they have? I don't know. But yeah, anyway, I thought, okay, what I want to talk about is Train Simulator World this time. Basically, because you may be thinking, well, why haven't you done a Train Simulator World video? It's been out for a bit. Yeah, we're going to speed in a minute. And my main reason for that is because actually, I'm not ever a fan of the American routes. I did quite a lot in the beta. I know there's a lot more now, but it looks beautiful. But I know it's not that well optimised, so it'll probably be quite laggy because I know people who have amazing computers are struggling with it. Well, it's not which massively put me off, but it's also just the where the route is, and the fact that it's £25 for an American route, which I don't really enjoy going an American route. So it'll be really fun to do, yes, because you go outside. But I've already sort of experienced that in the free beta, so I'm kind of holding back until they bring forward something like a EU or UK route, or it gets in a sale or something. Then I'll get it. I just not really feeling prepared to get it at the moment. And actually, right now, I think a lot of the DLC for Train Simulator will just go cheaper. And actually, I'm still enjoying this game. And I know you go, oh, it's bad graphics, and it is. There's no doubting it's bad graphics, and it is poorly optimised. But I actually feel like, in some ways, the newer routes are better optimised than the older routes. And there's still enjoyment, I think, can be had from this game. And still more I can get out of it, which I haven't yet. Which is, oh, got mostly brake on. Loads of points. That was bad. Yeah, there. Put our brakes on. But yeah, that's my main thing about Train Simulator World. And it's not that I don't want to play it. I would love to play it. I just kind of don't really see it being worth £25 at the moment. I know a lot of effort's gone into it. I respect that, and I feel like I've done a good job. I just don't feel like, for what it is at the moment, it's not something I'm prepared to invest in. And because I've had a go on it, I've made videos on it, I've done stuff with it, and you can watch those from the beta, and I would love to get it, but at the moment I feel like I'm happy with the old version. I feel like there's a lot more variety, and the issue is, yes, it is poorly optimised. To be fair, the newer routes are better, like this one, because this is a newer one. Towards gone. Good. That's my opinion, really, on the whole situation, and yeah, I'm not averse to buying it, and I'll look forward to playing it. I just kind of think I quite like the UK routes, and it's like I've been out a UK route. I'm definitely getting it, because I imagine something like this in Unreal Engine 4, that would just be amazing, especially somewhere like London where you can actually walk through and get out and explore. That would be absolutely fantastic, and well, I'd love to have that, but it just doesn't. I know the US is very good for simulating freight and things. That's the hardest thing to simulate, and I can build on it, but I kind of want to. Whereas when I hear about what the plans for the future are, we're not really mentioned that yet. Oh no, speeding. Not good. Oh, it's all gone pear-shaped. It's gone very pear-shaped very, very quickly. I'm paying attention, am I? But no, that's my opinions, and I'll keep on looking out. If it's on a sale, I'll get it, and you'll see some videos of that soon, because I do want to play it, but just not straight away. As I said, you'll probably see a couple more Train Simulator ones before I'm likely to get Train Simulator World, essentially, because I would like to play it, but I've explained my reasons, haven't I? And I'm actually finding I'm still enjoying this game. I know a lot of people go, oh, it's bad graphics, but ultimately it's a good train simulator, and it is what it is. Really, you can't go. It's not. It is what it is, and it does the job. And actually, for this route, £6, I think that's a perfectly good price. But yeah, anyway, bit late, but that's not too bad actually. Catching up. I hope maybe we get to have some signal issues in the future. That'll be fun. But yeah, that's what I'm basically saying. Probably garbled it a bit, but you probably get a point, don't you? There we are. Screenshot. Right. Anyway, the other thing I want to say is videos. You may notice I've not uploaded for Oh, you're going, are you? That's fun. That's fun. You're not. You may think, oh, he's not uploaded for a year now. Well, not a year, but quite a bit of time. And I have tried to, and I've just sort of really the last 4 months have been quite sparse because I'm not really enjoying it as I used to. And it sounds a bit. That's a bit me saying that, but that's kind of why, if you look at what I've done, that's why I've done a couple of Minecraft modded and UMHC, which is not vanilla stuff, just because to try and vary it, and I enjoyed that. Fortunately, we don't get amazing views, so it's kind of, I don't know whether to do videos on them or not. I probably will do the occasional one, but in fair, but yeah, I just kind of thought Minecraft, I could do the old world, but I kind of thought it's the same thing. So I did modded for a bit. I thought actually that's quite interesting. I might do a couple of extra episodes of that, and just there's not got many views on the first one, but I'll make them every now and then because I enjoy doing it. And if I'm enjoying doing it, you'll enjoy watching it. And then there's rain fun. It's very heavy actually, this isn't it? Really good. Oh, look at that, we're right above everything. Okay, anyway, but yeah, that's where I've been with that, and Trade Simulators, it was kind of the same routes I've had, and that's why I got this one, because I wanted to break it up and do something different, and it's kind of more commuter than other routes, and commuter is kind of more fun in my opinion, so that's why I got this as well, and why I'm doing this video, and that's why I kind of went to be about every 3 weeks for a long period. We're going to overshoot this, but I'm not going on to emergency break, unfortunately. But yeah, that's where I stand in terms of video productivity, and it's not as good as it ever used to be. It used to be quite frequent, but I do hope to bring it back up, and I'm actually recording this one in advance because I released that Minecraft one at the weekend, then this one will come out the next weekend, and because I'm on holiday skiing and things, and then I'll probably try and get one out about Easter again, and then become a bit more frequent and do at least once weekly, because starting to go, oh, I want to get back into making videos and things, and just, you have these moments every now and then where you go, actually, I'm not really in the mood to do them, and whether it's because you're busy or just because you kind of procrastinate and go, I didn't really enjoy doing it, and that's the honest answer I can give. I didn't really enjoy doing it at that point. I know I did try to do some because I wanted to, and occasionally went, oh, I'll make something, but the were periods which were quite long, and no, since Christmas I only brought out about 6 videos or something, which isn't an enormous amount. It's enough, just over 2 a month, but I'm hoping that maybe April can be the month for start getting back into things, and then get a bit more frequent toward May-ish, because it does take a bit of getting back into some things and getting into the routine of doing 1 or 2 a week, but I hope I can. And the other thing is, talking about these sort of things, Minecraft, the single player world. You may have noticed, it's been about 7 months since my last video on that, and I've not forgotten about it, I've not cancelled it, I'm just taking a break. Maybe doing a little bit of modded. Ultimately, I'd quite like to be having a sort of, it may sound a little bit like I'm not doing that often, but an almost bi-monthly thing between modded 1 month, well, every 3 weeks, like modded 3 weeks, then Minecraft 3 weeks, and just doing it as a kind of infrequent sort of thing where I vary what I release, essentially. Good to take pampers, that'd be fun. Where I basically vary it a bit more, and so it's kind of 1 month modded, 1 month 1 month just vanilla, so I can kind of alternate them to get them both going, and then I might do the occasional extra Minecraft video as well. Trade Simulator I kind of want to keep as a primary series along with Euro Truck. And I know, and the thing is, you can keep schedules. You go, oh, keep my schedule, but then you don't, and it becomes stressful. Ultimately, my aim is, I'd quite like to have 1 Trade Simulator, weekly videos, Trade Simulator or OMSI, essentially, and then a monthly Minecraft, essentially, or every 3 to 4 weeks Minecraft, and then the occasional extra video, such as Euro Truck Simulator or Transport Fever or something, going on as a sort of second one a week. So yeah, basically looking at 1 to 2 each week would be what I'd ideally like to do, but that's all kind of the words very much ideally there. I would want to do it. Whether I will or not is a different question. Right, where's the train line anyway? Things. Is this it? Oh yeah, high speed. Yeah, because you can come off. Yeah, because you can come off here and into the nice fancy high speed stuff, and then there you are, high speed 2 into the tunnel. They have just taken this out of like London to Faversham and Midland Maynard, haven't they? And then that comes into Cedar Pancras, which has, yeah, basically they have sort of taken it from the Midland Maynard one, I believe, and that's not great in Southern Station. Ultimately, I actually don't know where they got this from, because I expect the Midland Maynard one to be a bit more lived in as a station, and actually have shops in. But it is a bit. Oh, we need to go. It's always no idea. We'll be late otherwise. Yeah, and St Pancras into Kentish Town and things. Okay, quite interesting. Quite well modelled actually through here, because you've actually got all these stations quite well done. But anyway. Yeah, but I think St Pancras might have just taken something like the East Coast Mainline model. I've got a feeling. Oh, what have I done? Oh, I turned off the engine again. This is embarrassing. We're now going to be really late. Right, let's go and put the speed up a little bit more. Okay, well anyway, hopefully I've sort of explained my opinions, and ultimately, yes, it is kind of weekly videos at the weekend, and then sort of every month an additional video a week, and then probably kind of 2 additional ones a weekdays each month, as in one which will be Minecraft, one which will be Transport Fever, sort of. That's where I'm looking at. I say completely informal, isn't it? Maybe more or less, because I feel like a schedule, while I like schedules, my issue is I make a schedule and never keep to it, which is really useful. Because you may question why on earth to make a schedule then, and that is what I question myself. Probably because it gives me the illusion of being organised when I'm not, but I would make a schedule, but then you just don't reach to it and you get annoyed, and it may keep you informed making videos, but it can add undue stress, and then it becomes more of just a hobby, essentially. It becomes something you have to do. Right, we are flying along here, aren't we? I guess we're sort of getting near to the other stuff, aren't we? Where are we actually? We're sort of... Yeah, come through here, you're going to get to the speed stuff in a minute. It's fast through this bit, very busy. How many trains are there? Ridiculous. Yeah, see, that's the high speed stuff. Quite cool about here, isn't it? St. Pancras and the high speed 2 stuff and all that. I don't know what beeping noises are, really. Anyway, it's still not that fast though, because it is still full trap. It's only 40, isn't it? I guess that's because of what it's like. Anyway. Right, anyway, let's try and stand up and watch our approach. What did it actually say? You're running a delay service. Apparently it was a hard one. Oh, no. We completely overshot that. What did I do that for? Great. It's brilliant. We've got quite a nice bank picture of that station as well, if I managed to not completely mess it up. Anyway, Caledonian Road. Yeah, I might just have to go down the whole route in one video. Maybe even do a 2-parter or something, or just a longer one, because it looks like quite an interesting route, and there's stations everywhere. Where are we anyway? 15 minutes. Hackney Wick. Pretty sure it's kind of close to where Lord Sugar was born. Homerton, Hackney Central. And there's an annoying politician who lives in Hackney. And Canonbury, Highbury and Islington, Caledonian Road, and all that. Anyway. Sort of halfway through. Did we... Oh, I don't really know what I'm trying to do. Wait. What? What was... Hang on, I opened... Great, that's really helpful, game. That's really... I opened the doors. The doors closed. I hadn't finished the stop. Now I'm going to lose loads of points because I'm late. And, yeah. Basically because of the game. Well, I'm blaming it on the game. It probably is my fault because I did something wrong, but... And I shouldn't really have been a minute late arrived in the first place, but nevertheless, I blame it on the game. Oh, look, now watch this. Watch. Okay, but oh, we still got a couple of points though. It's not late. Right, speed up a little bit. Power 4 notch. Okay. Right. I've been listening to him. I don't want to go too quickly because we're joining him. Anyway, you can see the nice view. It's quite cool though, because you can actually, you stand like this, but you can see the whole carriage swerving. Kind of quite cool to be able to see through. Sort of like a tube train almost, isn't it? I think they should make a tube route in here actually. That'd be quite fun. Not one of the underground ones, because underground's never as fun, but like an overground one or something. So yeah, let's talk about that. I've got this game called Open BVE. It's a not a great train simulator to say, open source one, but it's not as detailed as this, but it's quite cool and nice to do. So and there's actually a circle line thing, which is not overground, part underground, quite cool and fun. So I might have to have a go at that and record a video on it at some point. Right, oh, we're going to overshoot again. Maybe not actually. This train's not got great brakes, has it? Really? Technically, it's not going to allow that, but in real life, you would allow that, in theory. It wouldn't. You'd probably start a bit early, because that is a bit of an overshooting and a half. But the brakes aren't quite what you think. They're good at top level, and then coming in to stop are quite poor, really. Anyway, I'm just going to say I was inching forward so that I was closer to the shelter to make it easier for passengers. That's my excuse. Okay. 4.6 miles. Canonbury. I read that's Canonbury before Cadbury. No, it's Canonbury. Yeah, so my geography of London's alright, but not great. Statford. So we've got Dalston Kinglands, our next timing point. We got Homerton, where we got Stratford. Okay. Basically about every 7 minutes. Wrong button. I do that a lot. Just press the wrong button. Bit clumsy, really. Eee. Good. There we are. Can we actually... Okay, we can't open brake independently. Right, Canonbury. I'm just going to try and do a really good stop here. Okay, let's start coming in. Okay. Full brake. In the station, we probably want to approach at a reasonable speed, don't we? Oh, stop. It's not quite worked. People always over... Oh, actually... Oh, that was perfect. Actually, that was... Actually, perfect. That... Can't get much better than that. That's where the stop sign was, and that's where I stopped. Well, that was actually quite accurate. And... Yeah. There comes another tube. Not tube, overground. Capitalstar. No, that was actually really quite accurate. Yeah, over here, just underneath your bridge. No, that was exactly where it should be, actually. Exactly. No, that's how you park a train, man. It's always 5-car stop, so yeah. Okay, I'll do a quick screenshot next to you. But I want someone to document that I actually managed to work out how to stop a train, which is something I never thought I'd be able to do. Let's just pause brake to stop losing time. Oh, I messed up. I thought press pause brake. Probably all I'm doing in this video actually messing up, isn't it? Oh, we're late. We're late. You're late. $25. 20 seconds. Yeah, we've got to get to Dalton Kingsland. We're going to be a minute late and we must be burning 15 seconds. Oh, speeding. Plus getting about points by now. I can actually drive well. As in, I have done recently before. It's just like when I'm talking, you don't think about it in the same way. And I think if you do YouTube yourself, you'd understand. It's one of those things like I never really used to understand these things. I'm just really bad at it. And then I started making these videos and understand what I don't do as well when making videos and things. Because it is something you need. It's two things you need to think about. You can't just think about driving a train. Oh, post. Get out. Thank you. It's a good one. Okay, and accelerate. Okay, I'm back. That was a slightly odd occurrence which just happened in my life there. My bulb decided to actually burst. I was kind of seeing a couple of flashes in the corner and I'm thinking, oh, what's that? Thinking it was anything to... Oh, okay. Thinking, why is that then? Why on earth is the bulb going? Well, I didn't think it was bulb. I kind of thought, what's that flash about? And then my bulb dimmed. I was thinking, why is it dimmed? It's definitely got darker in here. Is it just something to do with the game, or is it my bulb's doing something funny? And then about 5 seconds later, it literally switched off, and I ended up in darkness. And I was sat there thinking, is this a power cut or something? Has the bulb gone in a power cut? But I was thinking, no, it can't be though, because the game's still going. So I was expecting my computer to stop going in about a millisecond's time. Didn't. I thought, right, okay, if there's a power cut, my computer would have gone by now. What's the issue? And I could see other lights on as well. And then my bulb just basically has gone, which is fun. So I'm now having to use a stick light thing I got from IKEA and a lamp, essentially. It's actually doing all that job at lighting up the room, but it's a bit dark, really, and it's not ideal. So that is probably one of the stranger things I've had happen during one of these videos, a bulb just going. yeah, essentially. Don't fully know why, but anyway. Seems it kind of, well, not really fixed yet, 'cause it's too hot, it just happened, and it seems to be a slightly odd circumstance. It seems it's running or burning ever so slightly, where it just got too hot or not. I don't normally do that, so I'm just going to leave it and hope it calms down. So it wasn't great what happened there. Anyway, just hope tungsten hasn't got out of the light bulb. Yeah, so anyway, that was a odd experience, really, to happen. Well, you've had bulbs go before. Mainly when they don't go on, you just turn them on. They go, oh, it's broken now, it doesn't go. But yeah, I just kind of sat there thinking, oh, is it a power cut? And you'll probably see about 2 seconds, we just not go and just kind of wonder what's going on. Then, yeah. Put on my brakes, you need to actually bother stopping. Coming here too quickly. Doing really badly with points this time, aren't I? And we are. Good brake. Going in nicely. Good stop. Hackney Central, Homerton, just round the corner, and then we got to Hackney Wick, which is a bit further away than Statford. We've got the Olympic Park in this, I presume it would have. Where are we anyway? Here. Okay, so we got Homerton, Hackney Wick, and then this bit, the Stratford, and then you've got International DLR. It's a bit kind of busy around Stratford, really, isn't it? Put the speed on, we're going to be late, we need to get a move on. Hope no other balls go. Actually, already 30 centimetres. 30 centimetres? I'm being too mathematical. Oh, why has that happened? What? Brake status released. What's that meant to mean? What's the issue there? What did I actually do? What did I actually do? I don't know what I did wrong there. Oh, I don't know. It's probably a red signal or something. Can't be right, can it? Oh, we do so well with timings as well. Let's get the speed back up. Doing so well with timings. We're about to get a half a minute late, and then that went. It's just, yeah, I'm not making commuters happy here with the poor drive quality, wheel slip and speeding and all sorts. I won't be happy with my time keeping. Map equals complicated. Oh, that's the circle. Maybe sound a bit geeky there, but there is actually circling me over like around essentially using my sound effects. Already got all that. It's very simplified, obviously. Okay, put the brakes on and look to stop at the S sign. Homerton. Never actually been in London Overground. Strange, but anyway. Okay, we're in the station. There we are. Probably could have glided on a bit more and get more accurate, but I was thinking we're getting later now, so it can take forever to glide in. We haven't got time. I don't think that would be a 5 car. I know we've got some 5 car ones to be overground. That's not a 5 car stop, is it? Really? Although it depends where it goes up to, actually. If you be tight. I don't think you would. You probably could, but it'd be officially a 4 car one, I would say. There we are. Okay, up to 40. We'll get down to 25, but be a Hackney Wick. Oh, ooh, what was that? Okay, I'm trying to work out what that was. Okay, let's just be cautious. The next one's green. We may have signal issues coming up, so I'm just gonna stay in here and hope I know what I'm doing. Green signal. That means good, essentially. 25. There we are. Nicely under in time. Good. Quite like the North London line. It's just kind of all over the place. If you go all over, it's just kind of seems a bit kind of nice commutery. I like commuter routes. Nice fun routes to go down. Also, loads going on, loads of stations, and I don't mind not going along at high speed all the time. So, there you are. Road. Let's go say speeders for cars. And roads and everything. Look at that for super elevation, wow. Oh, we got the Olympic Stadium in the background. That's a nice moody one. Because there you can see it, can't you? Okay, now let's slow down. I'm not talking about drive quality game. It's perfectly fine. Not at all a lunatic, am I? Now that was an accurate stop, actually. Now that is exact. That's where I meant to stop, that's where I stopped. And that, yeah, that's model stopping, really. Oh, look, that's clever. Lit on the ground. I'm trying to adjust about Hackney. Every generated the air for the Olympics. Okay. Right. No, Hackney's perfectly fine as an area. Okay, yeah, see, we've got all, we've got all the Olympic parking as we like doing. Thingy. We've got the velodrome. That's the aquatic stadium. Velodrome's sort of up there, really. Oh, I don't know if they do. Okay, right, let's try and get on time into Stratford. We've got 2 minutes. Well, we've got 8. How many minutes do we need to get to Stratford? How slowly do you think I drive? I'm not Granny. Not all grannies drive slowly, I'm sure you have quite fast ones, but you know what I mean. Right, look at this, so this is full ahead. Oh, right, I think I probably need to buy actually a better speed in my head, don't I? 20. That. Let's see where now that'll be a good one. We can squeak on there and get one over there, won't we? Picture and a half. Yeah, see, we can effectively modelled London as in crane galore. The UK capital of cranes, essentially, is what London is. Yeah. You think, will we ever stop building? My answer is probably not. Because if they ever stop building, we'll stop earning money. Oh, I've really done this. Every time I seem to get close to being on time, I completely scupper it by doing the emergency brake thing. Oh, is it turned? There we are. Going again. Combat procedure. I think it always turns off the engine or something. But it is electric, so it was easy to do. Turn it back on again. Just speed. Oh yeah, we're speeding. That's clever. End of a North London line almost. Classic Stadium. One's quite a nice actually. I hope we can get a few around the corner for Olympic Park or something. We've not got a great one so far. Because of where it is. Right. Okay. We can do it in a minute. There we are. So slow down. Oh yeah, you can see the orbit tower there. That's quite a nice one. Let's see if we get. Oh, that's that one actually. Well, maybe that one's quite nice as well. I like one. If ever had, you might be able to get the Olympic, not the Olympic Stadium in it maybe. Or that wall just get him away from. I think that wall will just get him away, won't it? There we are. Nice. Yeah, being all orthodox and accelerating, leave a dead end. Right. Just to end it off, because I can't actually be bothered doing it. Oh no, I don't want to do that. Oh, whatever, I'll switch to third rail if it wants to. Well, anyway, there you are. The trade's going out, I can make a screenshot off. No, that'd be a nice one. Anyway, there we are. Right, that's that done. I quite enjoyed that video. Actually, fun to do. Anyway, so let's just watch our score. And yeah, excellent run driver. In a few minutes, you change engine to make a reverse journey. But in the meantime, let's see how you did. Okay. Anyway, yeah, 8181 not good. That's the issue. Speeding and wheels up and all sorts of emergency brake. Well, anyway, guys, thank you for watching. Please comment, like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.